This is the WhatsApp bottom navigation bar that we're going to be building today. So as you can see, you can toggle between different items at the bottom nav, and the screen will change according to which item you select. So we always start from a fresh Flutter project, and this main.dat file on the screen is going to be returning the material app, which has a theme, data of light, and for the home it will be a scaffold just like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a home file, and instead of the scaffold we'll put the home file there. So the home file itself will return the scaffold, then we'll do the rest of the coding in the home.dat file. I hope you understand. So you create a file, we'll change it to a scaffold, it will be white. Yeah. So before now I've already arranged my theme, my custom theme. So I'm going to put a theme here. It's my theme, and if I change it, when you change a theme you need to restart this app. So when I restart the app it will be black. So let's go back to work. So in the scaffold you add an app bar, of course, to see the title of what you're doing, Smoq dev. Now we have an app bar. Next is the bottom navigation. So the bottom navigation takes a bottom navigation widget, and the bottom navigation widget takes a list of other widgets, bottom navigation item widgets. I'm going to add my first widget, bottom navigation bar item. This one takes two required widgets too, the icon and the label. So now it's telling me that I need at least two of these items, so I'm going to copy and paste, then I have two. If I save the error, I've changed now that I need a label for each of the bottom navigation bar items. So I'm going to add a label. For the first one it's going to be updates, the second one it's going to be calls. Yeah, so we'll have two items there. So I'll proceed to add the remaining items now. I'll have group for communities, then I'll add one more, which will be chat bubble for chats. Now if you notice, the thing have disappeared, so to fix it I'll add a type of fixed to the bottom navigation bar, and now we'll have our bottom navigation bar again. Then I'll copy the last one, which is going to be settings. So we have settings here, which is the settings, and that's it. The next thing that we're going to do, is to make it functional, to make it react to clicks. So we're going to change the widget to a stateful widget, so that we'll be able to listen to clicks, or to be able to change the state of the widget. So we create this variable current screen item and assign 2 to it. Okay, so we assign the current screen index to the current index property of the bottom navigation bar, and if we change to 3 and refresh the app, you see that the app starts now at the index number 3, which is charts. So add a list of screens which will dynamically render on the screen based on the bottom navigation item we click. So we're going to add it to the body at the index of 3, whereas we have no item here, so that's why we're having this error. So we're going to add a scaffold to the list. So we're just going to add like 5 scaffolds, because we are looking at 5 bottom navigation items. So when I refresh, the error will be gone. So now, yeah, so it's working. The next thing is to add the untap property of the bottom navigation, which we use to change the state of the widget based on the index. So that's just this. We set the state according to the index. So now it is working perfectly. So what we're going to do is we'll have to create a specific page items for these different items here. So we'll have updates.dat. So I'm just going to style it a bit so that you can see better on the screen. So So what we're going to do is to change, you need to change the first item in the scaffold, in the first item in the screen, to this updates widget that we just created. Now if I refresh the app, and click on updates again, you can see that the updates is perfectly showing on the screen. So we'll proceed to create the remaining pages, which will be course.dat, and do exactly the same. We'll just do exactly the same thing that we did there at the body, center, text of course, and give it the font size of 24. So that's it. We'll add the remaining pages, communities.dat, copy, paste, and change the name. Then charts.dat, paste, change the name to charts, change it to charts. Then the last one will be settings.dat, change the name to settings, change to settings. So then we'll now go to our main home.dat file and update all the scaffolds to represent each item. So now if you look at the arrangement, you have to arrange it according to the bottom navigation item. So you can see that the screen is changing according to the bottom navigation item that is clicked. So the next thing that we're going to do is to add some styling by dynamically rendering an icon based on the current index. So what we'll do is to just change the icon to the fill version so that it will look, you will know that yeah, you're there. So I'll just do it. I will use the index. So already you know that this is the first index, so it is at 0. So if the current index on the screen is 0, then you return fill. If it is not, you return the normal one. So I'll just do that for all the remaining bottom navigation items. So while we wait, I would like you to know that the original one that we used is for this chart icon is chart bubble 2, but when I was now recording, I just used chart bubble, skipped my mind. So you can use chart bubble 2 if you want to get double charts icons on this chart screen. So that's it. So yeah, you can see that when you click, you get a fill version of the icons. So we're going to style this to look more like WhatsApp. So change the color to white. Now when you click, you get the white color. So next is to change the selected font size, yeah, to 24. So I just played around with some numbers until I got the one that yeah fits best. So you can see that 10 gives me what I wanted. 8. Just play around with the colors. 10. I think I settled for 12 at last, and then 10 for unselected. Now you can see everything is looking clean. So next thing is to add the background. So the background color, I chose white. Yeah, white from ARGBO 000 is black, but if you make it black, then it will automatically blend with the background of the screen and it will still look black, no changes. So I had to change to white, which is 255, and the opacity of 0.1. So which gave me this nice looking screen at the bottom. I think at this stage we are almost done with the bottom navigation WhatsApp style, but if you still want to take it a step further, you can customize this theme to give you the best looking theme that you want. So, and there's something that you can add different parameters here. Like in a while, I'll show you how to add the icon theme here. Or here, yeah, you can say selected icon theme and assign the theme, my theme dot icon theme, which I've not, yeah, there is no change because I've not defined it here. So I'm going to come here and define my icon theme, which takes an icon theme data I'll give it colors.deep orange. Yeah, so if I refresh, anytime you change anything in your theme, you have to refresh the app. Yeah, you can see that the color is now orange, but this is not the best way to use this theme. So I'll show you how the best way to use this theme. Use context. So if I refresh again, I just change the size to 20. You can see it's now smaller. So if you want to use a theme and you want to use it anywhere, so use theme.ofContext. It's because we have already applied this theme to the main.dat, so automatically it will look for the theme that you applied there. So yeah, this is the best way to use your custom theme inside your app. I think with this we are good to go. This is it, guys. WhatsApp style bottom navigation bar. If you find anything confusing, don't forget to drop it in the comment section below. I'm Kingsley and this is Smoq Dev. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I also want to mention it to you that this number, this default value of this current index will be the default when you first boot up your app. It will be the current screen, so you can also alter it depending on what you want your current screen to be when the user first boots up your app. So if you want the current screen to be on settings, you change it to the index that corresponds to the settings on the bottom navigation bar. But for WhatsApp, it's chats. Chats is the default, so when you first open up your WhatsApp app, you get to the chat screen by default. So that's why I had to change it to 3. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe and drop a comment below.